This is numbers 5 through 8 on the study guide. It says if the tangent of A is equal to 5/8, what is the measure of angle A? We're really just solving for this here. And so remember, in order to move tangent this way, we're going to do its inverse. So A is going to equal the inverse tangent of 5/8, because they already set all the hard work up for me. They gave me the tangent of A is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So all I have to do to solve this is the inverse. So you go to your calculator and you put tangent inverse of 5/8 in and push enter. And roughly the measure of angle A is going to be 32 degrees to the nearest degree. On this question here, it says the legs of a 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and set one up. 45, 45, 90, measure 9 inches. What's the perimeter of this triangle? Well, the legs of a 45, 45, 90 are definitely going to be congruent. And so remember, to do this, we have x squared of 2. So this is just 9 times the square root of 2 here. So finding the perimeter, we're going to do 9 plus 9 square root of 2. That gives me 18 plus 9 square root of 2. Let's get our unit on there, inches. On number 7, we've got a triangle, and we have a right angle. So we know we've got ourselves a right triangle. What measures 90 degrees is BCA. Remember, C is the important letter. That means that the C is the 90-degree angle. So then we can put BCA somewhere on there. It says that BC here measures 10. It says BA measures 12. And we're trying to find the measure of this angle here, angle A. So look, 10 is opposite of the theta. And this right here, the 12, is the hypotenuse. So this is going to be sine with the opposite and hypotenuse. So sine of A is going to equal opposite over hypotenuse. Now in order to solve for A, we need to move this sign this way, which means we're going to be doing inverse sine of 10/12. Anytime you want to find that angle measure, make sure you're using that little -1. It's the only time you do that is when you're trying to find that measure of the angle. So let's do the inverse sine of 10/12. And what we've got is approximately, the measure of angle A is approximately 56 degrees to the nearest degree. Number 8, it says in a right triangle we have sine of x is equal to 4/5. We're not trying to find out what x is, we're actually trying to find out what cosine of x is. So let's go ahead and draw our right triangle, and let's call this x. So if it's sine of x, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite number from x is going to be 4. The hypotenuse is going to be 5. And this is a Pythagorean triple. It's a 3, 4, 5 triangle. If we did the Pythagorean theorem, that would be our missing side length here. So now we can find cosine of x. Cosine of x is going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. So here's our adjacent over our hypotenuse, and that would be the cosine of x.